Hey, I'm excited to share with you how to play Pickleball Live. There's a few different ways to play this game, but here's just one that I'm familiar with. So here's the setup. On the court, you're going to have one person who's going to be the feeder. They're going to have a cart of balls and they're going to serve this to the challengers. There'll be two champions and they're going to start at the non-volley line. Then there's 6 to 10 players who are challengers and they line up in two lines at the opposite baseline. The feeder is going to set a required shot for the challenger. For example, it could be a drop. The feeder then gives an easy ball to the challengers to begin the rally. Once the challenger's first shot lands in, the rally is live, meaning that the ball gets over the net. At that point, the two challengers form a partnership. All the standard rules apply except for the serve return double bounce rule. Now, if the receiving challenger misses the initial shot, the rally is not live. It dies there. And then some kind of intricate dance starts. So the receiving challenger rotates out and, important, remains in the same line. The second challenger stays on the court in the same spot. They have not formed a partnership, so they will stay. And a new challenger steps up to join from the baseline. They are now going to see if they can form a partnership. If the rally is live and the challengers lose, both partners are going to exit the court. So what that looks like is the feeder starts the rally, the first challenger makes it over the net, the champion returns it, and the challenger then hits it into the net, losing the point. So they're both going to exit. At this point, the next two challengers will step in. If the rally is live and the challengers win the point, they're going to stay for another rally up to 3. The feeder will start each rally requiring a demonstration of a different skill. So the first rally might be a drop, the second a dink, and the third an overhead. And these might go to either of the challengers in the partnership. If the challengers win 3 consecutive points, they become the new champions. The previous champions become challengers and join the opposite line. And it's good to remember that as the champions and the challengers pass, it's kind to tap each other's paddles and to congratulate each other on a good rally. There's one exception to the 3-point rule, and that's if you get a clean winner. The clean winner is if a challenger hits a winning shot that the champions do not touch with their paddle. The challengers immediately become the new champions. All right, that's it. I know that there's a lot going on there with knowing when to rotate out or when to move forward or when to switch sides. But what this does is it ensures that you get a lot of variety when it comes to opponents and partners. And that makes it more fair for everybody to get a better chance at playing as a challenger or a champion. It also keeps the energy high and prevents kind of waiting for a long time to get some action on the court. Thanks a bunch, have fun, and be kind on the court.